Hey guys, welcome back into the Stokastic YouTube channel. My name is Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of no house advantage, specifically their pick'em contest for the NBA here on Friday, January the 20th. And if you're new to no house advantage, there's a couple different ways you can play on the site. Like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the pick'em contest. So we're going to be playing, for a little bit of big money. It's more of a DFS style contest. We're taking a bunch of props from their site. We're going to take our best ones. We're going to rank them. We're going to give them different values, and we're going to put them in a lineup, and then put that lineup in a big contest to play for big money against a bunch of other players. And for today, No's Advantage, always bringing the nice guarantees. We got a 15K guaranteed, 5K to first contest. Again, if you're new to the site, No House always putting out nice contests for all the NBA slates, and for NFL, we still got a few NFL slates as well. So sometimes there's a lot of overlay on the site. Not gonna lie, guys, it's very much worth your while to check out. And again, if you're new to the site, you can use promo code Stokastic there to sign up. Free $100 match deposit bonus right off the top when you use promo code Stokastic. Really recommend checking that out soon. And we also have free projections for No House Advantage over on Stokastic.com. So something you can check out after this video. Again, at Stokastic.com, really bringing everything we can to help you take advantage of No House Advantage, which, there's great contests, there's some overlay, there's a great bonus offer. Very much worth your time to check out. And in this video, we're going to be going over our favorite props for today for the NBA slate. So, you know what? Smash that like button, subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you have not done that already. Let's dive into it. Let's start with this Golden State Warriors game, because there's definitely some interesting props here that we're going to need to take advantage of. So let's start by talking about Andrew Wiggins here off the top. Now, Wiggins, he's just a player I really like fading in certain categories, specifically like anything not to do with points. Whenever you get kind of a Wiggins prop that I feel is just a little bit inflated in like assists, rebounds, anything you can find niche like that, I think he's a great fade. And for No House Advantage today, we got a 5.5 rebound prop up on Andrew Wiggins, and I really like fading this one in the pick'em contest. Again, you look at what Wiggins has done. His last 7 games, 5 rebounds or less. He had some stretches this year where he was a bit more of a consistently upside rebound, whatever you want to call it. But really, this is who Andrew Wiggins is. He's not going to rebound a ton. He's not going to get on the glass a ton. If he ends up with more than 5 rebounds, it's probably by accident. So, 5.5 rebounds, one of our strongest projected unders of the night. And I really like it. Again, just not much to worry about with Wiggins. Obviously we can have some kind of fluke night or some weird night where he gets a couple quick ones early and he wrecks our under, but this is a very strong prop. He's gone under this in 7 straight, and I think he's going to go under it again. Also got a tougher matchup here against Cleveland. So, the matchup also in our favor there with the Cavaliers. They're actually the best rebounding team in the league. So there you go. Andrew Wiggins, under 5.5 rebounds. Let's start with that. Let's stick with this game because, we got a really interesting prop on Jordan Poole. And by really interesting, I mean, this should be a smash over. He's got a 13.5 point prop up. Now, obviously, Steph Curry, potentially being back in the lineup. That's not potentially being back. Being in the lineup is obviously wrecking a little bit of havoc in terms of his usage. But what we've seen from Poole is doesn't really matter. I mean, his point production over the last 10, 15 games been insanely consistent. He's gotten under this 13.5 total once over the last 10 or 15 games, excuse me. So realistically, we don't have much here to worry about Poole. This is just an absolutely basically a free square. I don't say that very often. I try to always, present some kind of contrarian option, but there's really no reason to fade this Jordan Poole prop. And that's mainly why I wanted to point it out. I mean, we have it projected as an absolutely slam over. It's our highest projected, prop of the night, just in terms of winning percentage and edge, and just in terms of where we would put it in an optimal lineup as well. It's at the top. So you take the free square here, you put over Jordan Poole, 13.5 points. I mean, just as an example, we haven't projected for over 22 points. So the edge here is ridiculous. But you put that Jordan Poole really high up in your lineup at the highest you can, and you move on. This is just a free square for tonight. It happens. If you want to get real contrarian, I think you should find another spot, because unless Jordan Poole gets injured, he's probably going over this. All right, so I gave you that easy one with Jordan Poole. Let's move to an under now, because I feel like these unders definitely a little bit less played on No House Advantage. You can still find some big edges, obviously, with unders. We got a really nice one here with Nic Claxton. We're going to go under Nic Claxton, 11.5 rebounds. And again, we're talking about a non-star player. We're talking about, an under. So this one should be a little bit lower owned, but it's still a really strong projected edge on our site. You look at what Claxton does. He's a solid rebounder, but I mean, he's gone under 11.5 rebounds like in 9 of his last 10 games. So this is a very, very like big prop, a juiced up prop here. And, again, it's one of those things on Notice Advantage. I expect this one to be popular, but it shouldn't be as popular as some of the other props that also have strong edges on some of the bigger name players. So Claxton under 11.5 rebounds. I mean, I think the matchup also favors this. Utah's a decent rebounding team here. Again, in terms of matchup, the Nets a little bit disadvantaged as well. You could see Claxton potentially get his minutes limited a little bit. If the Nets are down on the road late in the game, could potentially just see a bit more of a smaller lineup. So Nic Claxton, a good fade there at 11.5 rebounds. Really strong projection for us as well. So, and I think, again, like you're always talking about strategy when we're doing these videos, but Claxton's one where you should feel good about putting that one higher up in your lineup. And also that should help you get your ownership percentage down just a bit. All right, let's finish off here with another over. Let's go to the New York Knicks. Let's go to Julius Randle. Again, 22.5 points. And, Randle, he's gone under this in a couple straight games here. He's actually gone under this in 3 of 5 games. So another prop where may not be that popular tonight, but we have this projected pretty solidly to the over. This is projecting in our optimal lineup tool, which you can check out on Stokastic.com as well. So Julius Randle, 22.5 points. He has gone under this in 3 of his last 5 games, but you look at what Randle's done in the long term. I mean, obviously a very consistent scorer, very consistently going over 30 points for stretches. And I like catching Randle on these lower props. I mean, there's really no concerns here we have with usage, with change in role or anything like that. He is the Knicks, primary scorer down low. And I think you look at the matchup here against Atlanta, who, 21st in terms of points allowed. This is a solid spot. We got a pretty close point spread. Actually, we have a very close point spread at 2.5. It's not the biggest total on the slate, but the Knicks are projected for over 112 in terms of points. I think Randle most likely bounces back here. Decent matchup. Should be faster paced. So Julius Randle, again, another one of those plays where we got a strong projection on it. And I think you'll get lower ownership. We already talked about how highly owned the Poole over will be, but some of these other ones, they won't be quite as popular, and you can still take the solid edge. You always want to save those kind of really contrarian plays for lower down in your lineup. But guys like, Nic Claxton, Julius Randle, I think you can put these ones pretty high up, still get decent ownership percentage, and be pretty happy with your lineup today. So again, we're going to do a quick recap here, guys. We're going to go Andrew Wiggins under 5.5 rebounds. We're going to go Jordan Poole over 13.5 points. That one's a no-brainer. We're going to go Ben Simmons over we're going to go Nic Claxton, under 11.5 rebounds. No Ben Simmons on No House today. And we're going to get Julius Randle over 22.5 points to close out. So those are going to be our 4 props. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel, guys, if you have not done that already. As I mentioned before, too, we do have free projections for Notice Advantage. So if you're using Notice Advantage, if you're playing there, check out the free projections on Stokastic. You guys will not be disappointed. Really cool tool there. And if you're new to Notice Advantage, use promo code Stokastic to sign up their free $100 match deposit bonus right off the top. Most important thing, have yourselves a great Friday of NBA action. My name is Geoff Ulrich. We'll talk to you soon.